Hi Simon. Well listen, we're filming now.
Okay.
So this is for the benefit really of everybody who possibly like yourself was a bit sceptical to start
Yeah,
with.
just a touch, yeah.
So I met you because you're assisting me sell this property.
Exactly. Yeah.
And without betraying too many confidences, when you realised what I did, there was a possibility that I might be able to help you with something. What was it?
Well, it's to do obviously what you do, being a clinical hypnotherapist.
Yes.
So you were encouraging me, first of all, to be open-minded.
Yeah.
So maybe things that you may not have been open-minded to before, which came through some of the time that you spent with me. And then you gave me your links as well to some of the online videos, affirmations, healing, anchors. And I believe that all these things, they've helped me. For example, now if I get pain, like we were just talking about just now, I had a bit of a painful day yesterday. Even though I'd class that as a bad day, if I compare that to a month ago, the volume would have been number 8 or 9 on the dial.
Yeah.
Whereas yesterday it was a 4 or a 5. It was still there.
Yeah.
You know, it's not imagined.
No.
But using yesterday, I was using affirmations. I was saying, come on, I can't accept this. I'm in control of this body. The body's not in control of me. So I'd pop off to the loo and I'd say something out loud, like one of the affirmations. I can't think of them now because I've memorised so many now.
Yeah, you're bombarded with them, yeah.
And then I come back out of the toilet and think, I feel a bit better now.
Yeah,
so,
it lifts you.
Yeah, there's something going on. It's not, the pain is not imagined, it's there. When I got home from work, and Mum said, take the t-shirt off, let's have a look at you. And the right side of my body was all swollen. So she said it gets quite swollen, so she said I can imagine how painful that is. But turning down that volume on the dial is a fabulous start.
So the front, and I mean you're a very fit looking guy, you know, you put
fit,
me to
yeah.
shape, so
Yeah,
the front of your body and the back of your body on the right side becomes inflamed.
Yeah, but it can be the left side. It's always the right side of the neck, it's never the left side. But down to the middle of the back, it can be the left or the right. I think in fact it's more the left than the right, but sometimes the bottom left of the hip.
And what's that being diagnosed as?
Finally, I was given a diagnosis of fibromyalgia, but that's only one specialist that's ever said that. And I've seen many different ones. That's not to say that she's incorrect.
No.
But just because someone says, right, this is what you've got, doesn't necessarily mean that you have it. But
no, exactly.
It may well be.
And what are they doing for you traditionally under medical supervision?
She said to me, she was quite clear and said I could prescribe you lots and lots of different medicine, all of which may work for a little while, and then as your body gets used to it, it's just she didn't say it was a waste of time, but she said medicine is probably not really the way forward.
Are these painkillers or anti-inflammatories?
In the beginning I was prescribed with anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen.
Yeah.
And then, this was back in England when I was there, then I went on to some harder stuff, tramadol, amitriptyline, yeah, different things. They'd all worked for a little while, and even before my body started getting used to them, I said to myself, Simon, this is not the way forward, there's got to be a better way, more of a natural, holistic.
We talked about it, I was on that journey 13 years ago, which led me to do what I call psychoneuroimmunology. Massive word.
Don't ask me to repeat that.
I know. It's using the psychology, the mind, to control the body rather than the body doing its own thing and then the mind feeling attacked and reacting. Because when you react, you become a victim. When you act, you can control it. And it's not, as you rightly said, that the pain's gone, it's just that your response to the pain is more helpful.
Absolutely.
Is more helpful.
Absolutely.
So affirmations, I would say to you, are these statements that I've given you loads of, and we shared some here, we installed some here, then I gave you an audio on download to listen, and you've been doing that for 21 days.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe it's slightly longer than that now, is it?
The first one you gave me, I think, was called Anchors.
Anchors, that was it.
Yeah, which I really enjoyed.
It's good, that, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe the music as well, you've got that just right, the tone of your voice, the speed of what you say and how you say it, very nice.
Thank you.
And then I've now moved on to the affirmations and the healing sessions.
I've given you some visualizations to play with as well, like imagining that you're in a healing pool or that you're in this healing setting and you're pretending. How's that work for you?
Yeah, very well. The album cover that we discussed the first time I came here, Dallas card with the almost angelic looking little girls down on the like an amphitheatre of a Greek kind of like Greek ruins, for example.
Yeah.
You've got the mountains behind and the lake and the sun slowly coming up. So that's actually step number one.
Yeah.
So whenever you talk about, right, we're going to go down the 10 steps, get more and more deeply
That's
relaxed.
where you go.
That's where I touch down on the grass, that's just blowing in the wind slightly, and then that's my view, and I've got my colour orange, and my mantra, which is new life.
Excellent,
they're all...
It is pretending, isn't it? I mean, people...
Yeah.
You are pretending.
Yeah, it's all on, like you say, the cinema screen of your mind, which I really like that.
Yeah, you're projecting it out there, and then you can sense it in here. And I tell people just to give yourself the opportunity to experience pretending. We were brilliant at it as children. We called it make-believe.
Yeah.
You know, let's make believe that this tablecloth is a tent, or that I'm Batman, or whatever I am, or I'm in a tank but I'm actually in a box. And we're great as children doing that, but then as we get older, our logical mind kicks in, our conscious mind, and we sort of move away from that ability. And it's getting that ability back, it's getting into that childlike mind, not childish mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're good at it, because I mean the nature of your work, you do interior design, you know, you're visionary, you know, you can see prospects in it when you're looking at houses, potentialities. So I always say that you need a certain level of intelligence, a reasonable imagination, and you need to be able to follow commands. Well, most of my clients who get here have followed the commands off Google Maps. So all of my clients basically qualify and tick those boxes, and most of their symptoms are because they have got good imaginations, but they're imagining what they don't want. They're imagining a painful day, and guess what they experience, or a sad day, or a depressing day, or a low day. And quite often, you know, until the doctor gives you your diagnosis, you don't know what you're experiencing, then you go home and Google it, and then you go, oh, I've got that, I've got that. So it's negative affirmations. It's negative affirmation. What I'd like to do with you now, today, is take it to another level. But what we'll do is I'll shut this off and we'll just have a little chat, because in part 2 we're going to do some change phenomena hypnosis, where we actually change the laws of physics. It's where you experience the cure, which is CURE, it's an acronym, create your experience, for some more fun things. I usually start people with it, because that gives them the belief that their mind is malleable and very powerful. And then we go into sort of like more therapeutic benefits of it. So we'll stop for now, and we'll come back in part 2. Join us in part 2.